What if I told you that mastering IT project management is not just about methodologies, tools, or certifications, but about mastering yourself? The most effective IT project managers don't just execute tasks, they influence stakeholders, navigate uncertainty, and keep teams aligned under pressure. And that requires something more than technical know-how. Welcome to the 8-minute IT project management series designed to equip initiative drivers with the essential skills to lead, deliver, and thrive. Today, we're starting with the core of the human IT project manager, soft skills. Why should you care about soft skills? Because technical execution is the baseline expected, but leadership is what sets you apart. One Harvard Business Review states that 90% of workplace top performers have high emotional intelligence, account for nearly 60% of corporate results across industries. Yet, many project management courses still ignore the impact of soft skills. The reality: project managers with strong soft skills will outperform their peers. They will deliver better outcomes, foster high-performing teams, and drive long-term success. Here of the competitive edge big IT project managers have are three crucial abilities. 1. Self-awareness and reflection. 2. Self-regulation and motivation. 3. Of confidence and executive presence. Soft skills aren't just a nice to have. They are the defining factor between a project manager and a true project leader. And it all starts with self-awareness, the intrapersonal skill that separates the best from the rest. Let's dive in. Imagine this: you're a leading project manager on a critical IT rollout. At mid-sprint, an executive suddenly questions the entire project direction. How do you respond? Panic and rush to defend your team, freeze, unsure how to navigate the conversation, or do you pause, assess, and respond with clarity? This moment isn't about your technical expertise. It will be about your inner mastery. Self-awareness is your internal GPS, guiding you in high-pressure situations. It will help you recognize how stress, uncertainty, or feedback affects you, understand how your emotions shape decisions, then perceive how your tone, body language, and presence impacts others. Without self-awareness, even the best PMs become their own biggest obstacle. Knee-jerk reactions that escalate conflicts, unconscious biases, cloud decisions, and a disconnect between how the PM sees themselves and how others experience them. But to begin to catch yourself and be more self-aware, practice asking yourself, what triggers stress or frustration for you? And how do others experience your presence in meetings? You can't manage a project you can't manage yourself. Great IT project managers don't just execute plans, they master their emotions and adapt. To thrive under pressure is to self-regulate, then self-motivate to act right. The reality of IT projects includes systems crash during go live, stakeholders make last-minute demands, developers miss deadlines. As a PM, your reaction sets the tone for the entire team. Do you stay composed and problem solve, or do you get caught in the chaos? There is a concept called the emotional hijack. You know, many emotional responses are formed before we develop language, making them hard to rationalize later in life. Our seat of emotions, the amygdala, stores emotional memories, constantly scanning for past experiences that match present situations. This causes reaction before the rational brain processes information, allowing what you call precognitive emotion to guide split-second decisions. Psychologists call it an amygdala hijack, when intense emotions take over, shutting down logical thinking. So when you see people snap at a team member, panic in a meeting, or send a regrettable email, that's the problem. Another part of the brain can help with self-regulation, prefrontal cortex, but we have to train it. To get that training underway, you want to get good with consonant breathing, reframing the situation, then channeling emotions into action. IT project managers don't just solve problems, they prevent escalations by managing their own emotions first. So once you master self-regulation, the next step is self-motivation. Obstacles are inevitable, so you have to keep going back to what your goals are and staying resilient. Motivation follows purpose. So you have to keep aligning your personal values with your professional actions. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. So you have to figure ways to stay disciplined and focused. These look like work, but they are important. Self-regulation and self-motivation transforms you from a reactive PM into a strategic leader. Now, with self-awareness and your ability to self-regulate and motivate, how should responding be conducted? Responding effectively in both high-pressure and calm situations starts with anchoring confidence from within. Project management is more than structured execution. It's an art shaped by our cultures, histories, and unique contexts. So when people say you are unique, I see it through this lens. So equally competent professionals will always approach things differently, and that can be a strength. But it is your responsibility to make your individuality your value proposition. Own it with confidence. Ever notice how some project managers command attention in meetings while others struggle to be heard? It's not just about charm or charisma. Three things are at play. They believe in their abilities while remaining open to growth. They stand firm in their decisions without arrogance, and they can cultivate a calm, composed presence. Summarily, if you're able to have these or do these, what will be left will be how people experience you. This takes me to the term executive presence. Executive presence is the ability to inspire confidence, gain trust, and influence stakeholders, even when caught off guard. Drawing from extensive research, we've identified at least 4 elements that define executive presence for IT project leaders. One is passion. Your energy shapes the team's momentum. Own your why and communicate it with clarity. Perspective. Focus on enhancing decision quality and execution rather than enforcing rigid directives. Poise. Maintain composure under pressure, responding thoughtfully rather than reacting defensively, especially during tough conversations. Projection. Deliver your message with confidence, speak clearly, concisely, and decisively. Because in IT project management, people don't just follow plans, they follow leaders. Your final takeaway should be that I wish authenticity and technical competence were all in check. But the reality is, we must embody a version of ourselves that delivers the experience others need, especially in environments where performance is constantly assessed. So by mastering self-awareness and reflection, self-regulation and motivation, self-confidence and executive presence, we gain a real advantage over those who only focus on technical skills. Executives don't just want IT project managers. They want leaders who can navigate complexity with emotional intelligence. Next up, we dive into hard skills. Please remember, comment, like, share, subscribe so that we keep this going and make this valuable for you.